Hi guys, today is the last day of 2022. Yep, so I'm gonna share my state of collection for this year's hard working and my result. So let's see. Yep, so that's what we got here. We're gonna look one by one. These are the most the best I got here, not includes any Rolex. Okay, so we're from the left upper top. We're gonna look until the end. So first one, this is the Bulova Super Seville. They did, yeah. So I get this only with the watch head. So I always like Rolex They Did as the final achievement of my watch path. So I think that this one has a lot in common. Well, Bulova, they copy, in the olden days they copied a lot of watch design. They copy AP, they copy the Bulova, the Rolex, either the Jazz or the They Did, but then I typically like this one. I think this piece, the what's it called, the watch glass has been replaced. I think it should have a bumps up here, to see the date more clearly, but I think it's fine. This one is a vintage piece, so I don't really care. And you can see that this is a 17 jewel atom movement, so it's pretty, pretty nice. Yeah, why does it always focus there? Yep, so this one is very nice for daily wearing. If it has the original bracelet, it will be even close to the Rolex They Did, but then it's fine, it's fine. I just love the They Did design no matter on which watch. So next, this piece. So I'm not sure if any of you watched this before. This is the Seiko Silver Wave. Yeah, so this piece, it does have a lot of history behind. So this one, this is considered one of the top earliest diver that there's ever been created. Although this one only have 30-meter water resistant, but this piece I think is the lower end model. They have one 70-meter model. So basically they have an inner bezel that can be rotated design. They put in at the back so that you can have some water resistance. So at the last time, during the old days, 100 meter, 200 meter is not the main concern. It's already one achievement for them. So to have one simple water resistance is already like, last time when handphones have IP rating, you think they are god, something like that. So that's how we start. That's how they later on, how the SKX, how the 62 Mars, how all those diver comes into the scene. So this is how it starts. So you can see this one is already have some patina. Yeah, this one is called 69799 model, using 6601 movement from Seiko. It's a pretty nice watch that I get. I don't think the bracelet is original, but then I think it's a very hard to come by piece, so I'll keep it. And then we have a Seiko Leloke 8 Powermatic 80. So I think Tissot is one of the easiest to entry, you know, easiest. You can see everywhere. It's easy to service using, you know, ETA movement. You know, their design are very suitable for daily wear. No matter you are using a diver watch, you know, or maybe like this kind of you know, some watch with leather strap to make it like a dinner watch or something. I think they are suitable for everywhere, you know. So this one, they have a leather strap with the back case. I'm not sure if you can see it. It is like a writing 1983 blah blah blah. Yeah, so this one I think is very nice for daily wearing, you know, and it does give a lot of you know, you do not need to worry about knocking it off. You can just wear it and then you can just leave it there. It can be over the weekend, you know, it still works, you know. So although this is not like super expensive, but I think for this price point, I don't think there's better choice, since Seiko is also equally expensive. Yeah. So next, what we have here. So this is a So this is a Maurice Lacroix. Yeah, so my personal favorite is modern vintage, you know, like the watch itself is, you know, you can tell it is a vintage watch, but at the same time, you know, their design are still used by modern design, so it's pretty nice, you know. It's pretty nice. So this is called modern vintage, and then this is a Maurice Lacroix 7750 automatic chronograph. So this piece, they have dated. You can see the date and the date, and then you have a very nice dial, you know. So this piece is gold plated. Personally, I like gold watch a lot, but then still not be able to afford 18K gold or 24K solid gold, but this is how we start. So 7750 has been a very great movement for you know, in the watch history. You can search a lot about them. So basically there's a chronograph, yeah, and then you have the minute and hour, everything. I think this piece is not expensive, but then to find in a good condition, I don't think it's easy due to the gold plating, you know, after so many years. I think this one should be around year 2000, I think, or maybe earlier. So this piece, I think, is a very elegant piece than the Tissot. So I think this one will be for some special occasion, you know, because the size is also smaller, so you can actually just put on your wrist when you're in, you know, when you go to somewhere, when you wear shirts, long shirts. Yeah. So we are halfway, another halfway to go. I wish to introduce this one at last, but I think it's fine. So this is the one of the last buying pieces during the end of the year. So this is the Tudor Oyster Prince. So this piece have some background history. Is that last time during the olden days, you know, where Rolex came out with they only have, I think, precious metal, which is gold and yellow gold and white gold, you know. So when you want to find something that is a you know, stainless steel or cheaper option, there isn't. Yeah, there isn't. So So Rolex, you know, they tied up with Tudor, you know, last time. So they made this stainless steel model. But then there are some pros and cons here, I think. For the pros, I think basically this is a collectible piece because they, you know, they shared the same resources with Rolex. You know, they are using the Rolex crown, they're using the Rolex back cover. For some model series, they even use the original Rolex bracelet, you know, kind of thing. So I think this one have some pretty good history behind it, you know, for, you know, the Oyster Prince series. So I think I will keep this in my watch box for some time first, because for day date, I think pretty much other than the precious metal, you can find a lot, you know, for this model. So as you can see, it is using this one and it is using this one. Pretty good, you know, pretty good. For my model, I'm using a Tudor bracelet. Yep. So next, we have this one. So I'm not sure if you all heard about this before, but then they always said, you know, like the more complicated the complication, or there are more sub dials, or they have more markings on the dial, the watch will be more expensive, something like that. Yeah. So I always wanted a moon face because I'm also a fan of Cellini, Rolex Cellini watches. So, you know, Cellini, they have one version with the moon face, which actually attracts me a lot. So you know, the Cellini watches are, you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, second-hand value, and then a lot of stuff, you know, blah blah blah. So I did not pull the trigger. So at some occasion, you know, my friend gave me this one. This is a, I think, 2017 model, where after Oris detached from the Swatch group, so they couldn't use ETA movement. They use the SW 200 movement now. Yep. I do think the previous ETA movement was better, you know, but then it's fine. So this model, you know, they have a moon face, they have a day date, and they have a GMT. So mainly you can do a lot of stuff with this. And the size here is 40mm. And they have this solid buckle, you know, not too bad, you know. I think that the accuracy of the watch is, I think, just normal, not any good. But then it's comfortable to wear, you know. You can see the what is it called? The back case is just normal, you know. They are just normal. So the main selling point is the functionality on this. And you can see that they don't use any extra buttons to configure them. They have these small holes, 1, 2, I think 3, yeah. So they even have some, you know, like tools to help you to do it. So I think it's a pretty good watch, pretty comfortable, you know. You can see on the wrist, it's just nice. So I think it's a good purchase because, you know, since he needs some money, so he gave me a huge offer. Yeah, I'll just wear it for some time before saying goodbye. And we have 2 more to go. So I think this watch previously I've you know, introduced in the channel. This is using the Lamania based chronograph movement. Yeah, and this watch is the 2000 series before they come out with the Aqua Racer, the Tag Heuer. So this watch until now, I think, you know, it still looks amazing, because for the chronograph to make it to around 38mm actually is pretty less, you know. And the color of the, is it called satin finish, you know, is pretty nice too. So I think I will just, you know, wear it, you know, just stay with me for some time. And if you pair with this strap, you know, just saying, it looks a bit like the AP offshore, you know. So yeah, just keep it in my bag first. We'll see how pretty nice, you know, the loom is still working. Yep. And last but not least, the last watch. So this piece is a Tissot Leloke part. This is not Leloke, but I think this is a chronometer model. So although currently the watch in the market right now, they are getting even better and better, you know. They are no more like, you know, needing like a special chronometer features. I'm just saying, if you know how to tune your watch, it will be even better, you know. There are no any usage of chronometer, but then, you know, it is still one of the selling points where you don't get to see on the dial. So Tissot have some chronometers, and they are, you know, among the cheapest, like I shared about the Certina watch, you know. So I do think that chronometer watches are worth a try, you know, if the price are right. And if you compare these two, you can see that the bezel finishing is different. You can see on the chronometer version it has some, you know, different finishing. So I do think that you paid the extra price. I think maybe like 40%, you know, you paid for 30 to 40% more, but then you get some better design. Although the strap are the same, I wish the strap was different. And then you get a same case back, you know. Maybe the what is it, the normal one is black color. Yeah, but I think it's very hard to capture it using this cinematic mode. Yeah, it's my first try. Yep, maybe next time I don't use it anymore. But then all in all, I just think that you should try once in your life for the chronometer version. Yep. So these are my 8 watches from what is left for 2022. Yep. And Rolex are not included in this box. Yep. So thank you very much. Hope you all have a great year ahead, and Happy New Year to all of you. Do share what you have in your 2022. Thank you very much. See you again next year.